Right, get it all. So today we're talking about Surah 32, right? Surah 32, Surah as-Sajdah, right? If I pronounce that correctly, if I didn't, forgive me, right? The meaning of this is prostration, right? Prostration, and I want to make a point, and this is emphasized over and over, that prostration is not simply a physical prostration, right? Some people do Surya Namaskar bowing to I did it when I did it as a form of exercise, right? I was reprimanded for doing it as a form of exercise. It is in fact the supplication to a deity, which is the sun, right? The sun God, right? Jesus Christ, the sun God. Krishna, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, right? Krishna, right? Knowledge descended to the sun, right? The sun God, the sun. So Surya Namaskar is actually prostration to a creation, right? Just like those who prostrate and you focus on Prophet Muhammad, all this, right? You are focusing your energy upon the sun, right? The sun, a sun, the most important sun, right? So prostration, really, the true prostration is really your actions, right? True prostration to Allah or God, right, is via your actions, being a good human being, one, right? Changing your behavior. If you recognize that, hey, I was wrong in this instance, you were wrong in this instance, change behavior is the true prostration, the true apology, right? This is the revelation of the book about which there is no doubt from God of all worlds, right? Allah, God of all worlds, right? You have not besides him any protector or intercessor, right? Meaning that you do not go through anybody to attain God, right? God communicates directly to you. Follow the guidance of Allah, follow the guidance of God, right? There's no need to go through anybody to attain anything, right? There's no need to go through a son to attain any father or any parent. There's no need to go through anybody to access God, right? You have that information within you. In fact, born with that information or that knowledge, right? There's no need to go through any intercessor, any mediator to attain communication with God, right? You just need to do the right thing, right? So God arranges each matter from heaven to earth, right? Then you will ascend to him in a day, the extent of which is 1,000 years, of which you count, meaning that what is considered one day to God, right? What is considered one day to God is in fact could be in human time thousands and thousands of years, right? What is considered one day, right, in the eyes of God could be to a human being thousands and thousands of years, right? That is the knower of the unseen and the witness, the exalted in might, the merciful, right? God proportioned you and breathed into you from his created soul, right? And made for you hearing and vision and hearts and intellect, but little are you grateful, right? Little are you grateful for these things, right? God gave you hearing, vision, hearts, intellect, right? But how many people, when they wake up in the morning, they are grateful for that and grateful for whatever that they have, little or much, right? How many people are actually grateful for that which they have, little or much, right? However little or much it might be, right? And if you are not, well, if you are not, and if you are not grateful for that which you have, and if you disregard that which you have, right, rest assured that you will have a visitation, right, from the angel of death, right? And he will give you a shake up, right, until he's ready to take you back home with him or her, as the case might be, right? No soul know what reward God has in store for it, right? No soul know, after you have completed your deeds and done that which is righteous, non-righteous, whatever you may be. If you change your behavior, if you didn't change your behavior, no soul knows what actual reward that Allah has in store for you at the end of the day, right? So don't be in anticipation for anything, right? Do not be in anticipation for everything. The key to this game of life, especially at this point in the game, right, of life, the key to the game of life, and at this stage in the game of life, is neutrality, right? Neutrality, a balanced mindset, neither anticipating nor fearing, right? Neither anticipating any reward nor fearing any consequence, right? That is the game at this, that is the key, right? That is the keys at this stage in the game of life, right? So do not be in doubt over the meeting. Do not be in doubt. Do not be doubtful regarding the meeting with God or Allah. Do not be in doubt, neither fear, right? People say fear Allah, fear Allah. Even the book say that, but as I always reiterate, once you keep on the right track, do the right thing, there's no need to fear even Allah, because Allah will actually hold you. Allah will be there for you. Allah will support you, right? There's no need to fear Allah once you are on the right path and doing the right thing, right? So this concept about fear and Allah is a scare tactic, like I say, and it's a man-made scare tactic, right? It's not a divine scare tactic. It's a man-made scare tactic, right? So there's no need for anything like that. Have you not seen that Allah drives water and clouds to barren land and bring forth thereby crops from which your livestock and you eat, right? So Allah makes the ground fertile through provision of rain, right? And your livestock eats, meaning that if you are rearing animals and so on, your livestock is able to eat, and so you are able to eat as well from that which is grown on earth, right? So turn away from that which does not represent your true character, true self, right? Turn away from whatever it is that does not represent your true character and true self, right? Meaning to change. Not changing, I'm not talking about changing the core of you. I'm talking about changing the things that the worldly life has attached to you and tell you, hey, this is meaningful, that is meaningful, this, that, and the other is the meaningful, and glory and fame and all these things, right? Is the most meaningful thing and is the forefront thing. Looks, beauty, adornments, all these things. To turn away from the things that does not at the core represent your true personality and focus, and move ahead in life with doing whatever you were called here to do, right? So we'll continue this Surah 33 tomorrow, right? Take care, everybody.